doesn't dry up like this. My favorite camp was our second camp, Lone Cedar Camp, and because I like this track.
Going down the Grand Canyon and what it's like. I'm Stan Mersgott from Spokane, Washington, and I'm a veteran now of 4.
What does it look like under there? It's not like gravelly like the Wenatchee.
Yeah.
Final push, right?
Yep. Pretty sweet too, actually.
Trip of a lifetime. Hopefully I do it more than once in my lifetime.
Photos of the last day.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Pretty much shy. I would have probably slipped in every rapid. Or on the road.
If you just let the river do it, it's like...
Little camera shot.
Everyone's rigging tightly. It's quiet apprehension.
So, 4.5 million people a year come and see the Grand Canyon, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. But only 25,000 of them go down the river, as we did on this trip. And most of those with commercial outfitters. It's just the rare few who can have it as their own experience on a private trip, as we did. And what a great trip it was. So you might ask yourself, what does it take to do this? Well, here's what.
Our trip down the Grand Canyon started 9 months before we got wet, with an invitation from the permit holder, Mr. Brian Burns. To commit to this trip, we would need a whitewater raft, a frame with 4 oars, a dry box for gear, dry bags for clothes, dry suits for our bodies. We would need dry food or a cooler for 30 days. But most amazingly, we would need close to 35 days off of work. It's a huge commitment. Everyone on the trip makes it alone. The whole thing culminates when we all meet at the put-in around Lee's Ferry. Jamie and I already owned a boat. We have good friends Tom and Kira who lent us their frame. Jamie took over on food prep. She decided to dehydrate everything. We got a vacuum sealer and we broke everything into 5-day segments. Stuffed it all into gamma-sealed 5-gallon buckets, which was a very effective technique. Stuffed it in our Volkswagen, headed on down to Lee's Ferry. That's the Clementine, a 13-foot, 5-inch denier-coated polyurethane. It's an NRS Revolution Osprey.
Am I recording, baby?
Although it was the desert, for us it rained on the second day, which was a very unique way to experience the canyon.
The canyon walls cry out with color. Vibrant reds, browns, greens, pinks, grays, and yellows lay next to each other in smooth gradients, too beautiful to be reality, and yet stand looming in front of me as majestic and awe-inspiring as the most beautiful paintings could only hope to be. As the sun is setting and the stars begin to emerge, we hear the soft chirping of bats and the gentle rush of the river that has beckoned us all here.
That ton. It's just like, you feel like the 3-inch boater, you know, like, and it's fucking everything around you.
Those were big.
Huge.
Today we saw the Little Colorado pour into the main river. This tributary starts high in the mountains and flows through Hopi's sacred lands, and is revered by the tribe for its brilliant turquoise color. Though we did not see the famous color, it was still a mighty spectacle. Brimming with sediment from earlier rains, the river flowed a full rose brown, like caramel chocolate milk. The water turbidity was a sight to behold, so chocked full of sediment it formed swirling strata in the main river. And yet, through this captivating murk, fish jumped forth to the sky shining and joyous, as if risking suffocation to enjoy a brief moment of clarity. Not unlike my fellow travelers, testing minds and risking bodies, hoping the Colorado and the canyon will provide moments of clarity to cut through the murk of our modern lives.
The theme on the larger rapids in the Grand Canyon is to avoid holes. It's not so much to get where you want to go so much as avoid hitting big things that you really do not want to have to hit. Here there's a huge hole on River Right just downstream that you're trying as hard as you can to stay away from. And right around here I wasn't sure if I was going to make it.
There it is, made it! We're awesome. You hit for me. Coming through, Chance!
Adrenaline Alley is where the river comes into some more bedrock, and river is a little more constricted and gets a lot angrier. There's 3 Class 8s in a row. This is Horn, and this is where we started to get into a little bit of trouble. I should have had more of a right boat angle here. That way, if I can hit the left side facing left, which of course pops you out. I did not come completely out of the boat, but I definitely got knocked. Here we are scouting granite. The preferred line would have been to come in on the left side of this tongue with a right boat angle. I'm pushed a little far right, assuming that the lateral coming off this wall will push me left. Right around here I realize I need more of a right boat angle and try to turn, but it's too late. Well, in rafting they say we're all in between flips, and all's well that ends well.
Sunshine came, laundry. Laundry day.
We've continued to be supremely blessed with wonderful weather. The desert itself seems to doubt the climate. The rains that dampened our clothes, tent, and spirits have compelled even the most hesitant plants to question the calendar. But their questioning does not come forth in words. Instead, it's soft leaves unfurling.
This is day 15 or 16. We've revised the rigging a little bit. Let's get some more room in the ore box. Here's bedrock rapid. You do not want to go left of the rock. You do not want to hit the rock. So basically you just pull really hard to stay right.
Punctuated with delicate cryptobiotic earth, begging to be explored but protected from footfalls. The fragile, life-giving soil gives way to sand and tan-colored stone, arkose and sharp, a youthful and unpolished layer. Climbing higher, the steep trail becomes punishingly hot in the black basalt fields. Flowing yet unpolished twists and curves left as evidence of a large lava dam that once created a lake many miles wide, surrounded by Tapete's limestone, that finally succumbed to the erosive power of the mighty Colorado River. The group continues to enjoy each other's company. We have daily poker, occasional Texas Hold'em tournaments, a 4-camp-long cribbage tournament, and bocce ball across sloping sands in the sun.
All morning I was looking up. The final exam for whitewater rafting in the Colorado River is Lava Falls, Class 9. And that's the line, right? All three of them hit what I thought was the line.
No, the line is going up over that diagonal.
Over that
If you can, yeah. That's why when they start going back, they
You screwed yourself.
But, you know, they're 18-foot rafts.
Further along, the creek widens into patios of stone, with streams turning to waterfalls, cascading merrily across the smooth rock towards the canyon below. These waters, clear, cool, and refreshing, breathe life deep into the ravines.
Oh, yeah. Well, gosh, another great trip finished, and hoping to see you guys again next year on my trip. Want the same group of people? Really good group.
So, if you think you're up for that, I would say make a Grand Canyon tour if you're lucky enough to get invited. It'll be an experience of a lifetime and one of the great natural wonders of the world. Thank you.